Hubble, the iconic telescope that's opened our eyes to the secrets of the universe, expanding our understanding about the fate of galaxies, and introducing us to massive forces we never even knew existed. But Hubble is in danger of being lost. Shuttle astronauts stage a daring rescue. Hubble is fixed and now more powerful than ever, and back with hot new discoveries.
This cloud of sapphires might be, present.
This is Hubble's amazing universe. The most celebrated telescope on Earth never touches the planet. Hubble Space Telescope orbits nearly 400 miles above the Earth, racing around the globe every 97 minutes. Its powerful gaze sees it all. Soaring star factories where new worlds are made. The violence of exploding stars, and a new light on black holes. Hubble is the key that has unlocked some of the greatest mysteries of the universe. In 2009, after nearly 2 decades, the telescope is in danger of being lost. Instruments have broken down, and worst of all, the 12-ton telescope, as big as a school bus, is falling back to Earth.
Liftoff of Spaceship One.
Shuttle astronauts make one last servicing call. Rescuing Hubble is a perilous mission, but astronaut John Grunsfeld is ready.
Going to Hubble is a calculated risk. Spaceflight is risky by any means. So in the scheme of things, this is something that I've determined, and on behalf of my family, that it's worth risking my life for.
When the shuttle astronauts finish, Hubble is saved, and the telescope is more powerful than ever.
It was a huge success. I think it was more of a success than anybody dared hope. New instruments were installed and the old instruments were fixed, and I think astronomers around the world were just very, very happy with the outcome of that mission.
2009. British astrophysicist Carol Haswell is one of the first astronomers to use the refurbished telescope. She points Hubble toward a gas giant planet called WASP-12b, some 600 light-years from Earth, in the constellation of Auriga. Although Hubble is more famous for its pictures, much of its science comes by converting starlight into numbers.
So this is what the data look like.
The figures in Haswell's data tell an astonishing tale. WASP-12b is trapped too close to its star.
The intense gravity is disrupting the planet.
Gravity pulls the planet into a teardrop shape. The heated atmosphere rushes into space and forms a ring. WASP-12b is a dying world. But thanks to Hubble, not all of its secrets will be lost. Scientists find roiling in the clouds an overabundance of a chemical called corundum.
It's the same chemical that on the Earth forms sapphires and rubies. It's kind of amazing to imagine what that might look like. Maybe you get sapphire rain.
Sapphire rain. Like clouds on Earth that produce showers of water, the searing heat of WASP-12b may cause showers of molten sapphires to fall from the sky. Hubble has captured one world's glittering demise, a cosmic apocalypse revealed by the numbers. the fate that awaits a planet that drifts too close to its star. For over 2 decades, Hubble scientists are piecing together the big picture on the entire life cycle of the stars. Spring, 1995. Jeff Hester of Arizona State University knows that stars evolve from clouds of gas and dust. He hopes to learn how these clouds give life to stars. Astronomers suspect that the Eagle Nebula in the constellation of Serpens might provide clues, but even the most powerful Earth-bound telescopes couldn't get a clear view. Hester aims Hubble Space Telescope toward the Eagle Nebula. As he downloads his images from Hubble, Hester can hardly believe his eyes. This is Hubble's first picture of the Eagle Nebula, some 6,500 light-years away. It shows 3 gigantic pillars made of gas and dust. The tower on the left is about 4 light-years tall.
What gives them their shape is the fact that fairly nearby there are some very, very massive, very luminous, very hot stars that are dumping out huge amounts of ultraviolet radiation. And it's sculpting the surroundings.
These celestial pillars have never been revealed in such stunning detail. For the first time, scientists see that each pillar is dotted with small clumps of gas. Could such clumps be a missing link in the birth of stars? Hester calls the clumps evaporating gaseous globules, eggs for short. The image reveals that forming inside some of the eggs are embryonic stars.
What we're looking at is a snapshot of a very dynamic process, a snapshot of something that's changing. As part of that change, next generation of stars is emerging. This one, for example, you can see the little red dot in there, which actually is the star. And that one is an especially nice one. The star at the tip of the egg is actually pronounced.
In the photograph, the eggs appear small, but our entire solar system could fit comfortably inside each one. These hot clumps of gas are the first stage of the formation of a star, and the towers where they hang are rightfully called the pillars of creation. Hubble's image of the Eagle Nebula shows us an early stage in the creation of stars. What it doesn't show is the next stage, how stars hatch from eggs. That answer came from images Hubble captured in 1994 in a nebula some 1,500 light-years away in the Sword of Orion. Like the Eagle Nebula, Orion is a birthplace of stars. When scientists closely examined this image, they discover tiny dark spots, flattened disks of gas and dust created by recently hatched eggs. The spots are called Protoplanetary Discs, proplids for short. The warm orange clump in the center pulls in loose material from the surrounding disk. This squeezes the matter in the center of the clump. The pressure grows. The clump heats up. It becomes so hot, it triggers nuclear fusion, and a star is born. Heat and radiation from the nuclear fusion generates a stellar wind, sweeping away most of the loose matter in the disk.